Mark, sometimes I just stop and think Earth is only one of 8 planets traveling around the Sunday. Doesn't that make you wonder what else is out there?
Totally. Every time I look up at the sky, I start to imagine Mars, Jupiter. Even the names sound cool. When you listed them, I was surprised there are 8. I always forget one.
It's easy to mix them up. If you ever get stuck, remember Mercury and Venus are the closest to the Sun, then us on Earth. And after that, the red world, Mars. Mars is your favorite, right?
Yeah, Mars just seems mysterious, especially knowing it's red because of iron dust. I had no idea rust could color a whole planet.
Pretty wild, isn't it? And what's even wilder? Our planet, with water and trees and people, is just one tiny piece of a much bigger puzzle. Which brings me to something I wanted to ask. Have you ever thought about what makes our sun special compared to the other stars?
Honestly, I used to think the sun was the odd one out, like the only star for us. But now I get it. The sun is just close, so it's bright and warm. The other stars are super far away.
Exactly. Those tiny lights you see at night, each one is a star, just like our sun, but much farther. The distance is so huge, we measure it in light years, how far light travels in a year.
That's wild to think about. So, when we look at the stars, we're actually seeing old light, right? It's like looking back in time.
Spot on. Some of that starlight left its home before you were even born. And when you put all those stars together, you get something really massive. I'm talking about galaxies. Ever wondered what they really are?
Galaxies always sounded like something from a sci-fi movie. But I loved how you called them a big star family. That's such a simple way to picture it, a whole collection of stars living together.
Exactly. Our own galaxy even has a sweet name, the Milky Way. It's not just a candy bar. It's our home in the universe. Earth, the sun, all the planets there tucked inside the Milky Way's spiral arms.
So, we're floating in this giant sea of stars. And maybe somewhere out there could be other planets, maybe even life. Sometimes it makes me wonder if we're really alone.
That's the fun part, we just don't know. Space is full of mysteries. But before we get too lost in all that, let's circle back. You asked about star colors, right? Let's dive into that next.
Yeah, because when I look up, most stars just look white to me. But you said some are blue, some are red. That surprised me.
It's a cool detail. The color actually shows how hot a star is. Blue ones are the hottest, red ones are cooler. And yellow stars, like our sun, are somewhere in the middle.
So our sun isn't too hot or too cold. Maybe that's why life could start here. It's kind of the Goldilocks of stars.
Exactly. Not too hot, not too cold, just right for life. And while we're talking about things lighting up our sky, how about the moon? Think it's a star?
I used to think the moon was a star when I was little, but it's really just a moon reflecting sunlight, not making its own.
That's right. The moon shines at night, but only because it bounces the sun's light back to us. It's like a huge mirror in the sky.
It's funny how everything up there, planets, stars, galaxies, even the moon is part of something even bigger, the universe. Sometimes it makes me feel tiny but also super curious.
I get that. The universe holds so much we haven't explored. But every time you learn a new word or fact, you're growing just like our curiosity. Want to try some quick practice to see how much we remember?